Welcome back, everyone, for the closing ceremonies of the FFR Summer Rando Marathon. I'm Lord Fizzlebeef, and I am joined in the booth with my co-admins, Danny and Darkmoon and Jay Scheidel, as well as Patrick from the Liam Foundation. I'm going to throw it over to Danny real quick to sort of lead off our thank yous and talk to Patrick about what we've done this weekend.
Putting a lot of trust on me to carry this, Fizzle. Not sure how I feel about it. It's been a long weekend. No, first and foremost, to just every single person who either watched this weekend, who rated this weekend, who donated this weekend, participated, volunteered to help get this marathon up and running. I don't have the words to tell you all how very, very much we appreciate each and every one of you. We do the behind the scenes work, but we literally couldn't do any of this without all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, our final donation came in tonight at a amazing $4,145, which I am thrilled about.
Heck
And
yeah.
Oh yeah.
right. And yeah, the Liam Foundation is near and dear to all of us. This is our third marathon working with them. We love everyone over there. I literally just messaged or emailed Kristen and I was just like, year 3, you in? And she's like, yes. That's like, so we were over the moon to work with them again this year, and so happy that we were able to raise a good chunk of change to send their direction because they do some amazing work. Speaking of, Patrick from the Liam Foundation is in the booth with us, and he could probably speak a little more about at least better about the foundation than I can. So, Patrick, if you'd like to jump in with us and tell everyone a little bit about the Liam Foundation, who may or may not know about it yet, please feel free because we want to send them all the love and the support as much as possible.
Well, thank you very much, Danny. Yes, so the Liam Foundation is the LGBTQIA Resource Center here in Rockford, Illinois. We're the first resource center in Northwestern Illinois to focus on the LGBTQI group. And we've been around for just over 4 years now. We face some difficulties. We formed in March of 2020, so we definitely faced some difficulties with that. But we continue to grow. We continue to get support with the community. In the last year, we continue to develop our offices and our facilities. So we're open to continue to, get momentum forward and need help anybody that needs help in the community. We started as the idea was that they wanted to have a place for people to get information on each of these and search for that and just continuously grow within things. So started with food, menu changes, and then we also support, we have support groups, teams, and senior citizens, and all kinds of other community events to help them feel a space where they feel safe and able to be themselves. And with the donation, with all the funders we used to this, so for the initiative of everyone putting in and was tuning and was filling so we've done this for 3 years.
Patrick, I'm going to interrupt you for just 1 second. I don't know about for anybody else, but here just over the last 30 seconds, you started to kind of break up for me. Just wanted to let you know that way everything you're saying, everyone can kind of hear because it's important. It almost sounds like the mic is just a little bit too far away, maybe. I'm not sure.
So I'm not sure where the last you heard me say.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you really well.
It helps when you put your mic right next to your mouth, I guess.
That
But-
probably does help a little.
So I'm not sure where I cut out there, but as I was saying, as you said, this is the third year that you all have done this fundraising for us, and it's gotten bigger every year. We've gotten, you have always raised more money for each year that you've done it, and we're really appreciative of that because without community support, without other funding and things like that, we can't do what we're to do. And this donation, like as I said earlier when I came on, um you know roughly probably about 10 name changes for trans individuals, so that would be the legal name change through the court system. um that this money that you raised this weekend could provide 10 of those for our community. So I mean, that's that was our bread and butter, and it's great that we can do things like that.
Also, speaking of donations, we just had a last-minute donation come in, $150 from Saracen, who says, "LOL sniping total." Thanks, Saracen.
You know what? We'll allow it.
Wonderful.
We'll allow it. Thanks, Harrison. It's 100% we'll allow it.
So yeah, it's just been great. I'm glad this is growing. I'm glad this is making more of an impact, and more people are seeing this. And like I said, hopefully this money will just help us to be able to continue our mission and continue to be able to go forward and provide services for our community.
Love that we have not only so many people in our community, but I know that a lot of times you'll say when you're raising kids, it takes a village, and for our marathon to work, it does. It takes a massive amount of communities to come together and really support the cause. And we not only had some of the returning communities who have participated in our marathons before, like we said with Time Spinner, Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide, the Final Fantasy V Career Day folks, Chrono Trigger, Xanadu. There's so many, Hollow Knight. There's so many communities that have participated before that came in and showed love and support again this year. But we had an insane amount of people from new communities submit this year and run, and we were all so thrilled because not only does it mean we get to show off new randomizers, which is great because it's something we all love to do and love to play, but it's so nice to see so many communities who's like, this is an amazing cause and we want to help support it. And we had a record-breaking by a significant number amount of submissions for this year's marathon. I think we had enough submissions that we could have made the marathon at least 2 days longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of you would probably have dropped from exhaustion at that point. So
Also, yes.
Possibly, yes. I said before that it made putting the schedule together very hard, but it was a problem we were very happy to have.
Hmm.
But that also leads to, just as a reminder to everyone while I'm thinking about it, this week we've opened up the channel because we hate be like, well, sorry, your run didn't get in. So this week, and depending on how many runs we get in, I mean, there might be opportunities to do others. The channel is open and we already have 3 runs scheduled. We're working with a few other folks to get some other bonus runs scheduled that are going to be happening this week. So keep looking at the schedule because it is getting updated often with dates and times for those runs. We have 2 tomorrow, 1 on Wednesday. We have the podcast, which again, something else, where we're doing the prize drawing on the podcast, the OJ Power Hour podcast here on the FFR channel at 9 o'clock on Tuesday. That'll be our prize drawing and kind of a post-marathon recap. But to anyone who didn't get their run in, if you'd like to be a part of doing a bonus run, let us know. We would be thrilled to have you on the channel because not only do you get your runs in, but it'll still be raising money for the Liam Foundation. We will leave that open. The donation links will all stay open, so there's a chance to also, raise a little extra money throughout the week too, which is fantastic.
we would love,
I've been saying a lot of things. If someone else would like to chime in, feel free.
Anything that any of us will be immensely appreciative for, and we hope everybody has a great time and enjoy
Sorry,
themselves.
sorry, you broke up again for that. Can you repeat that?
So we, we happen to have additional donations, and we hope everybody has a good time with their runs and with their errands and things like that. Um, and more support is always great. We always love to see that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the bonus runs are always a lot of fun afterwards. We've done them a few times before, so they're great, and it's another way to get more runs in to hopefully raise a little bit more money. So we're looking forward to those on top of all the amazing runs we had this weekend. Because every single one, I don't even. I'll be honest, some of these games I'd never seen. Some of 'em I may not have heard of till this weekend, but every single one of them was entertaining and a blast to watch. Hey, fellow admins,
Yo,
And
would
I'll
you like
take.
to say anything this week
I'll
before we
I'll jump
go?
in. I'll jump in.
Thanks, Fizzle.
This event isn't possible without the volunteers who help put it on, because it's one thing for us to come in at the end and thank everybody, but I'd like to just go down through the list. I would like to thank Jay Scheidel for restreaming. I'd like to thank Phoenix for hosting. I'd like to thank Maddie for hosting. I'd like to thank Phoenix for donation tracking. I'd like to thank Darkmoon for restreaming. Karant and his many hats for hosting, Hebinks for hosting. I'd like to thank Sunny for doing the overnight restreams, arguably the hardest ones. I'd like to thank Classic Gamer 76 for hosting. I'd like to thank Fabian for hosting, and
And
I and
and
I'd like
Giga.
to
I don't
thank
think we've mentioned Giga yet.
Giga for hosting. Thank each and every one of you. This is a lot of work, and every single volunteer stepped up and just absolutely crushed it. So thank every single one of you. Dark Moon.
yeah. I'm tired, but
Put him on the spot. Make it things.
Yeah.
we're all tired right now. But no, it's this is the starting into our third year on doing this, and when we first started doing it, it was just this like idea of could we actually pull this off? Could this work? Is this something that the community would be a part of? And it's really nice to just see the community come together for this and be a part of it and enjoy the whole experience of this. This is for charity, but it's for everyone out there to just come in and enjoy and be a part of the community and get a sense of community over this. We're doing a good thing for a good cause together. So I'm
I'm
proud
gonna
of us.
I'm gonna piggyback on that because, like you said, when we thought, this is the thing we'd like to do, let's test the water, see if we can pull it off. Um, this isn't just an FFR thing. Like we are essentially at its core, we are an FFR community. It's what we do. That's what we play. 98% of the year, all we do is FFR. But our community is amazing and has some of the most incredible, generous, fantastic people, and they have stood behind us. They have helped. They have donated their time, their money, honestly, probably some of their sanity, and have 100% supported our marathons from the get-go, helping us. And I'm going to bring up the total because I want to brag a little because so many people have been absolutely incredible. We not only raised a lot of money for this marathon, but we not only surpassed our 20,000 total raised for our marathons in the last 2 years in this marathon, but we are currently sitting at $23,322 raised for charities for the Liam Foundation and for the Burn Children's Fund, which we do in the winter in the last 2 years. That's incredible. Like, we're not a big community, but we have so much support from not just our community, but all the communities that we've worked with. And like I said earlier, I genuinely don't have the words to say thank you enough to everyone who supported us.
Hey, Shadell?
Oh, are you gonna make me do this now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone gets put on the spot at least once by you.
That's what I get. My first year behind the curtain here. Oh my god, this has been so fun. Like
Behind the curtain says you in front of the curtain. That's how that works.
Oh,
I just have
I
to be
gotta
careful not to get the curtain stuck in my wheels.
I gotta see a little bit of this just helping out in crew the last few years, but it has been such a blast to be behind the scenes working on all of this, just helping out with everything. Like everyone said, thank you everyone who helped out in any way, all the donations, all the runners, everyone being flexible if we got ahead of schedule or behind schedule, or called you up with 20 minutes and saying, hey, you want to get a run in because we got an hour to spare? Like, thank you just everyone who jumped in to do everything with it. But I think I got like 3 or 4 people here that I got to get to bed soon. So I think I'm the most slept out of all of us.
Probably.
Yep. Just quick reminders to everyone. Please keep an eye on the schedule and tune in for the bonus runs this week. We've got some really, really, really great ones that are on the schedule. Fun times should be had. Some that have already been donated to make sure, quote unquote, fun times are had. Sorry, fizzle. And 9 p.m. on Tuesday, the 18th, the OG Power Hour podcast will all be there talking marathon and spinning wheels to see who won prizes this weekend. So I'm gonna they put me up to doing all the talking. So I'm gonna say on behalf of the admin team and our marathon planning committee and everyone who has had anything to do with our marathon at all, and of course the Liam Foundation for being such an incredible source of support for people who need it, and for being all in with our shenanigans. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you all in December to do it again for the Burn Children's Fund.
Well, and on that point, the donation drive will be open until December. So if you guys are watching this later on, you catch a video on the bonus stream, you're coming back through the playlists and you see these, like, oh, I should throw some money that way. You can. It's open until December, so keep giving. It's a good charity. You should give money.
Yeah, we like them a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you all again.
Thank you, Patrick. It is late, so thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, shall we? I'm gonna say go get rest, knowing darn well that I'm gonna go watch some really bad reality TV for a couple hours. All right, you heard it, folks. We're gonna get some sleep at some point, and we're out. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.